John Nienstedt is a Catholic archbishop who championed the effort to ban gay marriage in Minnesota. And it's well documented that this guy is a leader in the movement. Supposedly, he was helping with sending out about 400,000 DVDs to different people in the area, imploring them to vote a certain way on the issue and to feel a certain way about the issue. He's a lion for the cause of so-called traditional marriage, really is just being anti-gay marriage. And in fact, his personal comments reflect that as well. So he wasn't just leading the political movement. He has a lot of questionable points that he's made about this. For example, he said, quote, "Satan is behind gay rights." Is that so? He called gayness, quote, "grave evil." Gee, I wonder if he's hiding something here. He also criticized the film Brokeback Mountain as an attack on Jesus Christ that would bring down society. Dude, pump your brakes. We're starting to see right through you. And he often would describe homosexuality as the, quote, "result of psychological trauma that must be understood in the context of other human disorders, such as envy, malice, greed, etc., etc." So what did we learn today about John Nienstedt? He's, quote, "facing a church investigation over allegations of inappropriate sexual relationships with other men." Man, yet again, who didn't see this coming? You could read the first line of the article on this guy, okay, and go, it's likely that he's gay. All you have to do is read the part where, championed anti-gay efforts in Minnesota. And you go, oh, red flag, we guess you might be a closet case. So let me give you some more details about this here. Quote, "The investigators have received about 10 sworn statements alleging sexual impropriety on the part of the Archbishop." And there was one example not too long ago where supposedly at, what was it, a communion gathering? No, confirmation, I'm sorry. He slapped the ass and held the ass of a little boy, a young boy. And it was, I guess, enough people realized it and noticed it to the point where, I don't know whether the kid went and spoke to somebody or if somebody saw it, but the police got involved. And they came and spoke to him afterwards, like, why'd you do that? Because it wasn't just like, you know how in a football situation, you know, in the locker room, somebody, slap you on the ass or something, and people don't think twice about it. Okay, we're talking about a priest, an authority figure, doing that, or an archbishop, doing that to somebody getting their confirmation. And it was awkward enough where somebody went, okay, that's not normal. The way they did that was, woo. There are so many examples of this too, by the way, that not this guy, but there were other examples. There was a video that got online, leaked online, of a priest at mass beating off under his gown. You literally see the gown, like it, moving up and down, and somebody, I guess, took out a cell phone camera and recorded it. I mean, it's one of the creepiest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. Like, that's the kind of people that we're dealing with here, especially in the case of John Nienstedt. So, again, 10 sworn statements alleging sexual assault. Now, to be clear, none of these, other than the one that I mentioned before with the ass slap, actually involve kids. So, believe it or not, this guy's a little better than the other guys because at least he's not sexually harassing and abusing and assaulting kids. At least he graduated to people his own age. Maybe we give him a little bit of credit for that. He's just a slightly less bad predator. But, I mean, what do you expect? Now, think about this. We can add him to the list of anti-gay people who turned out to be gay, and that list is now so long, it would take us a day and a half to go through it. So just to give you a few examples. Now, all these guys, these weren't all like sexual assault. This priest is under investigation for crimes with what he did. Other ones, some of them were consensual or not consensual, but the whole time they're preaching being anti-gay, and secretly they like blowing dicks. Okay? For example, Steve Wiles, anti-gay guy turned out to be gay. Caleb Hesse, George Rikers. He was going to rentboy.com as he was giving speeches about how we should oppose gay marriage. He would leave the speech, go to his hotel room, and get beat off by a rent boy. Give him a massage and then jerk his tiny little pecker. Amazing hypocrisy. Pastor Eddie Long, okay? Troy King, Richard Curtis, Ted Haggard, as he was doing anti-gay speeches, was having sex with gay hookers and doing crystal meth. Family values all day long. Glenn Murphy, David Dreyer, Bruce Barclay, Roy Ashburn, Larry Craig, wide stance Larry Craig, Ed Schrock, Tex Allen, Mark Foley, and Philip Hinkle. Those are just some of the anti-gay people who secretly love gargling cocks. So look, man, it's not just this anecdotal evidence. We've gone through it a million times, but there's a few studies that have come out that said it's more likely to be that you're gay if you're vehemently anti-gay because you're covering up for something. You're externalizing an internal struggle that you have. Whenever anybody says being gay is a choice, oh, these gay people are choosing to be gay. Why are they saying that? Why? Because in their mind, it's a choice. They're either bi or gay, right? And they're thinking, well, to me, I would love to have sex with Sean, but I can't. So I'm going to make myself have sex with Betty. So it's a choice. To them, it's a choice. I'm going to choose to fuck Betty, who I'm not attracted to, when I'd rather, shove something up Sean's butt. Okay? So to them, it's a choice. So they externalize that and just say, it's a choice to everybody. Not really. I have no interest in Sean. Sorry, buddy. But you're letting us know what your true beliefs are. Look, it really is a sad thing, man. On a serious note, these guys are wasting their lives. Like, as far as we know, you only get one chance at being a conscious being, right? And these guys are out there preaching the opposite of what they do and how they live. How do you do that?